Welcome to Versus, where I pit two cars against each other, leaving aside all biased, and at the end of the no wait, I have to give them scores as well. We'll be using a 5 point score. So yes, I'll be judging the cars on a 5 point scale, and in this episode we'll be pitting the Kia Seltos against the Hyundai Creta. The rounds will be based on price, features, not doing technical specs because they are the same, looks which are subjective, and after sales service. If that's not enough to decide the winner, I'll be throwing in a mystery round at the end. So stick till the end and find out which car is a better option. I'm leaving all bias aside over here. Until a few months ago, the Kia Seltos was the most obvious choice for car buyers in the entry-level SUV segment. With its better equipment and value for money proposition, it attracted customers to soon become the number one selling car in its segment. Now its cousin, the Hyundai Creta, has decided to rein in on its party by upgrading itself and has left the buyers confused. So, which car should you go for? Should you go for the Seltos, the more handsome looking cousin, or the better equipped but not so handsome? Actually, pretty, their cars. Creta. Alright, so let's start this list off with the price. So the base model petrol variant of the Hyundai Creta starts at 9,99,000, which is 10,000 rupees more expensive than the base model petrol Seltos. But the base model diesel Creta starts at 9,99,000 as well, which is a good 45,000 rupees cheaper than the base model diesel variant of the Seltos, which starts at 10,34,000. While the top end variants of both the diesel and the petrol variants of the Creta and the Seltos are quite similarly priced, with the price difference being quite negligible. So for the Hyundai Creta, I will be giving 3 points. But I'll be giving the Seltos 4 points for this round for the sole purpose that it's got 18 different variants to choose from, as opposed to the Creta's 14. Now this 4 may not sound like a lot, but because of those, the price difference between each variant has been spread more evenly. As a result, you have more options and you're more flexible over there. With that, the Kia Seltos takes the lead, but the Hyundai Creta is right on its tail. Next up, we have features. Now it's no surprise that this round is definitely going to favor the Creta. The Creta does not necessarily have more features than the Seltos, but it has better. It has features that make customers go. Now Hyundai is offering features in the Creta that they know will bring in the customers to their dealership. The Creta offers features such as a power boot lid, remote climate control, a cooled glove box, which is very surprising that the Seltos doesn't offer. Let's talk about the base models as well. While the base model Kia Seltos comes with a normal music system, the Creta comes with an 8-inch touchscreen. In case you like touching stuff. Well, it doesn't mean that the Seltos doesn't offer good features. It too has features that the Creta does not have, like a heads-up display, auto headlamps, rear curtains. Wait, what? Okay, so I just found out that the Seltos offers curtains at the rear, which are the ones you pull up and that, which is good privacy. Now the Creta is offering features that they know will wow the customers. It's offering a panoramic sunroof on the car which looks really amazing. It's not ideal for our Indian weather, but who cares? It looks so good and that's what brings the customers in at the end of the day. Now, that being said though, the features that are offered on the Creta are still much better than those offered on the Seltos. Even Hyundai's BlueLink app is much more refined and better and has more features compared to the Seltos Yuvo app. It allows you to even remotely start the manual versions of the Creta. So I wonder how it works. You parked your car in gear definitely, so when you start it, it's either going to stall or just crash. Oh, smart Hyundai. I think that's how you're going to get money from fixing. So when it comes to features, the Creta is the better option. And so for that reason, I'm giving the Creta 4 out of 5 points. Though the Seltos is not lagging behind, it just doesn't bring as good features to the table as the Creta. And so for that reason, the Seltos is trailing behind with 3 points. And now that brings our tally up to 7 each. And we are in for a tie. Time to be shallow and talk about looks. Now, in this case, I'm pretty sure most people will agree that the Seltos is a better looker compared to the Creta. Yes, looks are subjective. Hyundai has taken quite a bold stand. I would say too bold a stand with this design. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does look quite good from certain angles, though not every. I mean, just look at the rear. What is going on there? It's like too busy and there's too many body lines over there. And so, in the looks department, the Kia is the better looking cousin. And so, for that reason, I'm giving the Kia Seltos 4 points. While for the Hyundai Creta, I'm going to be giving it 3 points because it's not that bad either. And I really think we should encourage bold designs. Just in this case, it became too bold. Next up, let's talk about the after sales. Now, Kia being a new entry into the Indian market, it had only around 400 to 500 dealerships and service stations spread across the country as of 2019, while Hyundai has an upper hand since it's been in the Indian market for many years now. As a result, it has well over 1,000 dealerships and workshops spread across the country. So there's a higher chance of you having a Hyundai dealership or service station near to you in your city as compared to having a Kia. Now, it doesn't mean that Kia is just sitting tight and letting it go. They too are trying to catch up and will catch up, but as of now, the Hyundai has an advantage in this area. The Creta gets 4 points while the Seltos 3. And with that, we are in for a damn tie. I guess it's up to the mystery round now to decide the winner. Hey Bogo, which do you want? Seltos or Creta? Tell me fast. Stop wagging your tail and tell me. Go, good boy. No. Don't play with me. Okay, play with me, but tell me. You tell me. Tell me. No. Okay, so since he didn't decide the winner, I guess I'm forced to add another basis of comparison, and that would be which car offers you a better bang for your buck. Well, and it's kind of obvious right now that the Creta does that. You're getting more features in some cases for less the rate, or even if there is a difference, it's quite negligible, but you're getting better features. And so for that reason, I think the Creta wins this round. And for that, I'll be giving the Creta 4 points while the Seltos gets just 3. And that declares the Creta as the winner of this comparison. Now, I for one do prefer the Kia Seltos over the Hyundai Creta, but this video clearly showed that the Hyundai Creta comes off as the winner. Though, if you are in the market for either of these cars, I really do suggest that you go out and test both these cars and see which car puts a bigger smile on your face. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be you who's driving this car, and it should be something that you love to drive and you just wait every day to get in and head off onto the road with your car. Thanks for watching. If you've not subscribed yet, please do subscribe for the channel, hit the notification and like button, and please do share this video. We've also recently started a Insta page for this channel. It's called Grease Monkey on Instagram, because plain Grease Monkey wasn't available. I'll leave the link in the description. Do check it out. It's a little new, so there's not many posts. Until then, enjoy these bloopers. Famous rivalries are spoken about, or are they spoken about once? Oh shit. Or if I figure out to use the pop-up things, it's either on this side or that side. I did fucking Now the prices of the cars are quite similarly priced. Similarly. God damn it. Ow.